So the way evolution actually started about, it was a very small, simple dream. It started underneath my carport.
Okay.
We had 3 bags hanging under my carport. Used to drive my neighbors crazy because of the tin always clicking and clanging every time we punched the bags.
Yeah.
Turned my patio into a boxing ring, which was one of my best boxing rings I've ever owned. We used plastic bags as kettlebells. I'd fill it with sand. We'd weigh it in 5 kg plastic bags full of sand. That was a kettlebell.
Okay.
And we would use bricks as dumbbells, for boxing. And I used to rope all our neighbors into it. And yeah, we started from humble beginnings. And yeah, 5 years later.
Who
I say we because I trained my first boxer I ever trained. His name's Jason de Freitas.
Okay.
Undefeated. He's a brilliant guy. And we both one day sat under this carport of mine with these old bags hanging, put together with tape and masking tape and some bandage. And he said his dream was to box professionally and be the best in the country. And I said, well, my dream is to open my own boxing gym.
Yeah.
And train the best and also influence people's lives and give them a better life.
Yes.
And yeah, that's why I say we, and this is where we are today.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
And then how did this specific gym, this venue come about?
I was very lucky. One day I just got an opportunity. I spoke to 2 guys, Paul van Arsweg and Vladimir Bushek.
Yeah.
Vladimir was an ex-pro boxer. His dad was also a pro boxer champion.
Okay.
And then Paul, he used to box with the great Willie Tawil.
Oh, wow.
He was just down the road here, and I'm very close to the family, so I feel very lucky.
Yeah.
And I hit a presentation. I didn't think too much of it.
Well, like a proper stand-up presentation in the boardroom?
No, so my presentation was, before I did this, I was in logistics. I was a logistics manager, and I was used to doing presentations and speaking in suits and ties, and this presentation I did in a pub. And it was music night, and there's people all over the place drinking, and I'm like looking at my brother. My brother came with me, my little brother. When I say little, he's actually taller than me. And I still remember afterwards, I was like, how did that go? I don't know. He's like, I don't know either. But no, they helped me start up, and it's been an amazing journey.
Okay. Was it basically a capital sort of injection that they gave you up front, or?
Yeah, so it was capital. They also helped me as well. They mentored me, and then I was very lucky. After being here for 2 years, one of my clients, Michael Hirsch, is my current business partner now.
Okay.
He could see I needed help, and he had the time to help me. So did his wife, and they actually ended up buying into the gym.
Yeah.
And that's my current business partner.
Oh, wow.
And he's like a mentor as well towards me. And I've surrounded myself with very strong people, strong individuals, people who are successful and have their own businesses. I'm lucky enough that my best friend, he owns Quick Build Cement, Summer Trucking. He's also a great mentor of mine and helps me. But yeah, that's how I've been getting by. And today I sit here talking to you. I'm out the corporate world, and I'm doing this full time.
Tell me about that story about how you ended your corporate career.
Oh, so that was brilliant. You know how it is, you work in corporate, you work your socks off, and corporate politics. One day I walked in, I saw an email. I'll never forget looking at this email, and I said, I don't need this. I'm just a number at the end of the day.
What did it say?
What did it say? I'll tell you, but I'm scared I get into more trouble. Because the way I left, it was terrible.
Oh, okay, all right, never mind.
And all I did was I typed out a resignation letter with immediate effect.
Yeah.
Sent an email, packed my office up, called an Uber van to help me load my stuff in.
Yeah.
Went home. Sat in the dark waiting for my missus because I had to explain to her that
you were married at the time?
Yes.
Kids?
I've got a little daughter, she's 4.
Was she already born at that stage?
Yes, this was last year. So she was 3 last year, this year 4.
Okay.
So it was a massive decision.
Yeah.
And when you're a family, you're supposed to make decisions together. And my missus is Portuguese, so I kind of knew I was going to get the wrath. And driving that conversation.
Yeah.
But look, it's all worked out.
Yeah.
It's been a hell of it's like I say, it's an incredible journey.
Yes.
And not only do I have the gym, I've managed to open a few other businesses as well, which is also helping out, which is great.
So it's interesting. I mean, you were boxing from 6, and you said you were coaching guys sort of just on the fly there as you were growing up, and then guys started paying you.
Yeah, which was the strangest. I'll still never forget the first time someone tried to pay me, and I still looked and I thought to myself, but this is a carport. We don't have any equipment.
Yeah.
I'm using like old rope as a boxing ring around my patio.
Yeah.
And they offered me 200 and they all got together. And that's when I decided, well, look, this is something, you know. And at the time I was like, this is great. I can buy more pigeons with this money because I raise pigeons. Little did I know they would lead to a place where it's supporting my lifestyle, and
That's amazing.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know?
Pigeon racing? What's that about?
So I've always been fascinated with pigeons. Started at a young age. The first pigeons I ever saw were tumbler pigeons.
Okay.
So they fly quite high and they do backflips. They spin and they drop about 10 meters all together at the same time, and they fly up again and they keep redoing it. So I started getting tumblers and I was really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And I used to go watch the competitions and I could see, and then one day I looked into, I was on YouTube and I saw pigeon racing, and I'm like, yes, what is this?
Yeah.
And I mean, they're not pigeons. These are full-blown athletes, you know,
Yeah.
like an NFL football player.
Yeah.
To me, that's what a pigeon is.
Wow.
They're the ultimate athletes.
Yeah.
I got into that and it's in my blood. I think I'll race until the
But
day
it must
I
be
die.
quite expensive as well to maintain. How many birds do you have?
So at the moment, I've got 162 birds.
162.
Yes, and it's an expensive sport.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about 162 NFL athletes, how much that would cost.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like the food is a lot, the medication as well. Club fees alone is enough to put someone through school, but it's I think once it's in your blood, like you'll be doing it for the rest of your life.
But there's big rewards in terms of money, or doesn't it really sort of weigh up?
Well, look, the thing about pigeon racing is there is big money, but you've got to be the best. And
okay.
in South Africa, we've got many great pigeon fanciers, and they've been doing it for 17, 18, 20 years.
As a income stream, as a job.
Yeah, they do it like that, and it's just the money is good, and that's why it's also one of the reasons I do it, but mainly for the love of it. I mean, there's nothing better than a bird you got 60 birds being released on a Saturday and flying 680 kilometers to you on the same day.
Crazy.
There's no better feeling.
Yeah. Anyway, so getting back to the gym, that's what we're here for, is to talk about the fitness. So what's unique about evolution?
I think what's unique about evolution is it's a very hands-on approach from myself. We're a very family-orientated gym. I remember going through gyms. I lived in Durban for a while. I go to Durban, like gyms there. I was in Joburg. And there's one gym that always stuck out to me. That was this gym that allowed everyone, family, kids, and if your parents are training, you knew you're going to have a 5-year-old running between your legs or a 2-year-old kicking you. And, you know, like it got to the point where I thought, like, this must be annoying for members.
Yeah.
But then I looked and it was the happiest gym, the best vibe I've ever been in. And when I spoke to the owner of that gym, I'll never forget him saying that, why wouldn't you want your kids to see your parents train? Because subconsciously that goes into them, and when it comes time for them to train, they're also going to be healthy, looking after themselves.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of approach we've adopted here. And also, no two trainings ever the same. I have a meeting with my trainers every day at 1. We set up our training from that afternoon that will run till the next afternoon. We put in a lot of work. We do a lot of research. We test everything before we get our clients to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes us unique.
And it's you call it BoxFit. It's fitness training, right?
Yes.
It's not training for boxing necessarily.
No, 100%.
Okay.
Even though we do offer that, but our BoxFit is the core of our business. And what's nice is not only do we do you won't just have boxing. You'll have weight training. You'll have body weight training, we have functional training, we have power training, and we do a lot of explosive movement training. Like I mentioned, NFL, I'm a big fan of the NFL.
Oh, great. Then we have something in common.
That's
Which
awesome.
team do you support?
Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You won't believe this. It's my wife's favorite team. We lived in the States for a little while.
Oh,
so,
that's brilliant.
So she supports the Ravens. I'm more a Falcons guy. Atlanta
Okay.
Falcons. But getting completely sidetracked here, we'll have to talk another time about that.
Yes.
Right. So yeah, you're saying the NFL, the fitness training and all of that sort of stuff.
Personally, I feel like an NFL player is the most complete athlete. The training they do compared to any other athletes, I don't think there's many athletes in the world who can compete against your top flight NFL player.
But now there's different NFL players. There's the blockers, the runners, the quarterback.
But if you see,
they're all different types of athletes.
No, but the athleticism and the explosiveness, I like to look at that training. And the training we do, sometimes I can even see my clients like, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
Yeah.
And it's not that I just go and I just see it and I'm like, okay, I'm putting it into the class. No, when I've perfected it, my trainers have perfected it, and we know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's when we start.
Because I have to say, there's a danger in trying something with a client that's not tested, because then you can injure somebody.
No, definitely. That's why I say 1 o'clock every day, no matter what we're doing, if we've done it 50 times, the way we set out our class, we still run through it. We all run through it together to make sure, one, we've got a full understanding. Two, if anyone's got a question, we can answer them immediately, not to waste their time during their session. And three, if we will spot someone if their form is off at all, and we can get in there immediately and correct them.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I'm just thinking about the explosiveness and all of that sort of stuff. One of your Ravens guy, the Ray Rice.
Yes.
I mean, it's the epitome of explosive energy. It's just sort of like the little oak bursting through these big oaks and just running through them. That's awesome.
But also, if you look at an NFL player from, say, 10 years ago, your bigger, taller players, they were very one-dimensional. But if you look at the same size players of today, they are doing what a halfback does, what a wide receiver will do.
True, because of the development of training.
And that's what it is.
So is that what you're saying? Is you want to keep up with the newest sort of forms of training?
No, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there that I personally don't agree with, and it's not that I don't agree with it. I'll say I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
And I think every trainer's like that.
Yeah.
Everyone can go study to be a trainer, everyone can study courses, but everybody will take what they believe to be most beneficial.
Can you call out something that you don't believe in without getting into trouble?
No, I'll get into trouble. I'll have way too many interviews and I've got enough of those already.
Okay, all right, fine. I'll pretend I'm switching the camera off and I'm going to ask you again.
Okay, no problem.
No, okay, cool. So what's next for evolution? We'll talk about evolution. Where does it go from here?
Well, my next focus is something I've been very lucky about. I built a very strong relationship with Paul Bartman.
Okay, the rugby player.
The rugby player, yes. And what's nice is he's given me an incredible opportunity. We've got a satellite gym open up at their head office in Haldecrane.
Yeah.
And we train their office staff.
The head office of his business.
Yes.
What's his business called? Fidelity Guards.
Yes.
So
what's great about that is we actually train their office staff every Tuesday and Thursday for 45 minutes to an hour. And what's the benefits of that, which is great? I mean, you've got healthy staff, less stress, they can deal with stress better. Mentally, they're stronger. People who are fit don't get sick as often, so your staff, you don't have people on so many sick days.
Of course, yeah.
And obviously a person who's healthy physically and mentally can operate in pressured environments a lot better than someone who isn't.
Yeah. Are you teaching them boxing, or you just keep just the fitness part of it?
So we do the fitness part of it, but we do go through combos with them. While we're doing that, either it's at the beginning or it's at the end. So it's either during our warm-up or our warm-down period.
Yeah. So, I mean, boxing, I think it's a big thing about giving you confidence or self-belief, right?
100%.
That's kind of what...
That's what I think that's one of the biggest things that draws me to this industry is, as a trainer, I think any trainer can tell you, you don't just train people and that's it, goodbye, thank you, see you tomorrow. I mean, you as a trainer, you've got such a big influence in people's lives. You know, they tell you people open up to you. You can help people through a good day. You can help people through a bad day.
Yeah.
I mean, with the fitness industry, you are there for someone when they're going to have the most amazing experience of their life, which could be a wedding, helping them get ready, and you live that excitement with them until their day, and afterwards when they're thanking you.
Yeah.
And then you can go through a stage where you're helping somebody through the darkest time of their life, which could be a death or a divorce, and you know, you are there, and you go through this with them, and you help them.
Yeah.
But you're making them mentally. You're helping them.
Yeah.
Physically, you're helping them.
Yeah.
And it's two different, completely two. One happy, one sad.
Yes.
But you're bringing them both to where you want, healthy body, healthy mind, and it's amazing that you can share that journey with them.
Yeah, that's incredible. So physical trainers are almost like bartenders or hairdressers.
Absolutely.
Listen to trouble.
I'm sometimes a financial advisor, and I wish I could take my own advice. So,
okay, well, we need to chat about that then as well. You need to give me some advice on
I'll give
financial
you tips, but it doesn't work for me, so I don't do it.
Are you going to give me tips on the pigeon racing? You know, what to put my money on this weekend?
Yeah, if you give me a cut, I'll help you.
Okay, cool. You also had this great concept called WBE 20. Is it 25, 21? How does it work?
So WBE is your white collar boxing, which is run by a very close friend of mine, Stephen Castle. He owns Top Box Gymnasium in Four Ways.
Okay.
And he's the longest white collar boxing organization in the country.
Okay.
And what's so nice about this is it's for your everyday person.
Yeah.
You've got an 8 to 5 job, but you want to experience what it's like you. And if you want to experience what it feels like to be a pro boxer, I mean, you're just not going to get better than going to a WBE and participating, or even just watching. And it's nice now that it is at Four Ways Chicago's now, so it is close.
Yeah.
And you get to choose your own entrance song. You can walk out, you can take as long as you want.
Yeah.
You soak up in the entire atmosphere. They really treat you. When you go and you do a white collar event at WBE, you are treated like a pro athlete. I mean, it's such great sportsmanship.
Yeah.
You are matched, the fights are matched extremely fair. If you've had one fight, you'll fight one fight against the same 2, 2, 3, 3.
Yeah.
And it's something as well that a lot of our clients use as a goal. So like they'd like to do a white collar in 6 months.
Okay.
And then 3 rounds in the gym, you can do. 3 rounds in a fight feels like 12 rounds in reality. So the training is intense. A lot of people use that as a goal.
That makes sense.
So it's brilliant. And it's not just guys who do it. We've also got ladies who do it as well.
Yeah, I like the idea of setting a goal for somebody, because that's often people start training and they're not sure why they're training. It's just, you know, when you ask people, why do you go to gym? Well, to get fit. Well, why do you want to be fit? Well, I want to look good. Well, why do you want to look good? It's like people can't find the real thing that drives their real why.
And I think, and that's why people will start and then end up stopping after a couple of months or a couple of weeks even.
Yeah.
And I think where we try to combat that here at Evolution Boxing and Fitness, we offer 12-week transformation programs, 8-week transformation programs, as well as every week we have a trainer's like a trainer's challenge.
Yes.
So myself and my trainers, we get a video done, and we've got a bloopers reel, and it's brilliant.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to Evolution Boxing and Fitness Challenge, and this is the Coach's Challenge. But we'll do a challenge for the week, and then clients will try to beat us.
Okay.
So we do things like that to keep clients motivated. Where we have one shot to set our goal for our challenge, clients have the whole week to try to beat us.
Yeah.
We also will do like last man standing challenges in the gym. And like we'll come here on a Saturday, everybody brings their family with, and everyone who wants to watch can watch.
Okay.
And we set up like a really nice hardcore event.
Okay.
Last man standing.
Training, you mean? You mean this is not everybody in the ring and it's last man standing?
This is
that
training.
Sounds scary.
No. So this is training. We set up a circuit and you don't stop till there's one person left.
Okay, all right.
And so we do things like that.
Yeah.
You know, to keep motivated. We're forever running challenges and.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, motivation for training is definitely
That's very
the
important.
biggest.
Yeah. Do you touch on nutrition or diets or that sort of stuff?
Well, we are very lucky. We have partnered up with a nutrition company. So what we do offer, part of our our package, which is 700 Rand a month.
Okay.
We do meal plans specific to the person. We also do measurements every 3 weeks if the client wishes.
Okay.
And we, with working hand in hand with a nutrition company,
Yeah.
we will change the person's meal plan up
Okay.
as well. So we really give our clients like the premium of.
Yeah. What would you say is the importance level between training and diet in terms of achieving a goal?
It goes hand in hand
Is it
because if
50-50?
it's definitely. I mean, you can't drive a sports car and put diesel in and expect it to go.
Okay.
And it's the same as training.
All right.
If you want the best results, you have to fuel your body.
Yeah. So you mentioned your I'm assuming it's just one of your packages, that's 700 Rand a month. Is that sort of the
so
premium?
that's our standard.
It's a basic, yeah.
That's our basic. So we don't have any long-term contracts. It's a month-to-month. Gives you unlimited
Okay.
access to classes. There's no time slots. You can chop and change as you wish.
Okay.
And then after that, we've got a 12-week challenge.
Yeah.
And it's 3,000 Rand a month, but as well working hand in hand with the nutrition company.
Yeah.
And that's very hands-on with myself and my trainers. And that's where we get our best results.
Okay.
We've been lucky enough, well not lucky enough because we put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
One of our clients ended up in Men's Health magazine.
Really?
And it was one hell of an experience. It was a great journey for our client Daniel Moxham.
Yeah.
And ourselves.
Yeah.
If I have to be 100% honest, he's exactly what every gym would love to have. I mean,
Okay.
he's your guy who just puts in 110% every single time. He sets there's goals he was setting himself, and I used to look at him like, come Dan, let's talk about this. And we made everything happen.
Wow.
I mean,
and
he did
his biggest was weight loss, right?
weight loss, and then for a guy who's never been in a fight either, he did a white collar.
Oh my goodness.
And to think about his weight loss journey from where he was, I'll never forget the first time I met Daniel. He actually won an online competition we ran.
Yeah.
And he walked in here, and no disrespect, he was big. You could see he was uncomfortable. He said he couldn't tie his shoelace, and that's what made him want to change. When he came in, he kind of just shifted into the corner. He didn't really want to talk, or you could see he felt completely out. If you see Daniel today, I mean, the man is he's like a social bunny.
Oh wow.
He's just opens up.
Again, it's the confidence.
It's the confidence, and I
Yeah.
think not just with the training, but with boxing as well. I mean, you have this great confidence, and it's not an arrogance. It's a confidence of, and I think of him also achieving. I mean, if you had to look at Daniel's before photos and not know him today, be like, this guy's going to have in Men's Health magazine. You would say, not a chance. You'd say, this guy's going to fight a white collar fight.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
And I think Daniel's one of my proudest moments.
That's
and like my proudest, obviously my daughter, but
Yeah.
Daniel, like, he's right up there.
Yeah.
And I'll show you all his achievements. It's been incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you must give me some pictures and I'll drop them into the video.
I definitely
Yeah,
will.
that'd be awesome. So if I had to ask you what your passion is, I kind of can guess from what you just told me.
Yes.
What is your passion in this business? What is it about?
It's changing lives, and it might sound like changing lives, but at the end of the day, that's what we do here. I mean, like I said earlier, you help someone prepare for a wedding. I mean, the stress is on that. Or we had a lady who was going overseas for the first time on a plane, going to a beach holiday, and wanted to wear a two-piece bikini.
Yeah.
I mean, we were getting so many pictures, and I was like, wow, how's it? How you doing? And it just shows you like what a great influence you have. We've had people who've gone through a divorce, and like I said earlier, and that's where you're changing lives. You help this person. We call, we check up on you. If you miss gym for a day, okay, we won't say anything. You miss gym for 2 days, you've got me calling you, or you got one of your trainers calling you, hey, is everything okay?
Yeah.
So we really are there, and that's what I love about this.
Okay. So from a business perspective, I mean, it's sort of two things that are obviously important: getting new clients and retaining your clients. How do you work with that?
So, retaining clients is that's
Everything you said.
that is everything that I've said. You'll never walk into this gym and feel like you've done this session yesterday. The atmosphere in this gym is just one of a kind. I've always said I'm extremely blessed with the clients that I have, and that is because they bring in such an amazing. If you walk in here the first time, I mean, they welcome you with open arms. They helping you. You think we push you. See how my clients are. They come. Don't worry. You're almost there. Keep going. I'll see you tomorrow. What time do you want to come?
Yeah.
We'll come join you. You know, and it's something that I'm blessed with as an owner of a business like this, because that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And we're very, very lucky. I mean, I don't allow any egos into this gym. If you got an ego, I will tell you to leave, because one rotten apple spoils the lot, you know.
Yeah.
And then bringing clients in, it's just about us being real, showing us who we are. We train hard, but we play hard. We've got like a bloopers reel out on all the videos we've done, and you just see like who we really are.
Yeah.
At the end of the day it's so hard to walk upstairs to a boxing gym. You know, people will read Evolution Boxing, but they forget to read the part and fitness. So they've got to walk up a flight of stairs to get here. It's really intimidating as it is. But I can guarantee you, when you walk up the stairs, you see us, we're going to put a smile on your face, you're going to feel right at home.
Yeah. Yeah, because it must be intimidating just to walk into a boxing gym for anybody, especially the ladies. It must be. I'm not going in there by myself.
No, well, that's the thing. There's a stigma around boxing. I think it's the same as people with tattoos back in the day. And our clientele is mainly ladies.
Okay.
And they love the
That's
training.
interesting though. There's a bigger percentage ladies.
But yeah.
Okay.
And you must see the ladies box. Absolutely brilliant. The training, they are super, super fit.
Yeah.
When it comes to...
Do they also do contact boxing, or is it...
I do. We do have ladies who have contact boxing, and you'd think it's these like hardcore looking ladies, but it's actually like your average looking,
really?
Don't look dangerous at all, put a headgear and gloves, and they're trying to knock your head into the parking lot, you know. And that's just what's brilliant about
That's
this.
awesome,
You know?
yeah. Cool. All right, so if people want to find you on the World Wide Web, where are you?
So we are Google, on the internet, evolutionboxingfitness.co.za, on Facebook at Evolution Boxing, and Instagram as well at Evolution Boxing.
All right.
Yes.
Well, that's very cool. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Time has flown by.
Yes.
And it is, I think, 3 topics that we said we need to pick up on. So we'll chat about that. But thank you so much, Lorenzo. I appreciate you chatting to me.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yes.
Cool.